Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sports. We're in front of the boot wall here in the K2 booth with the boot designer. I mean, this isn't like some guy that's far off in a lab that you never see. He's here. I ski with him. He's a ripping skier. I've seen him do sick backflips on like alpine racing skis, on like the all mountain skis. So this guy is a ripping skier. He knows his boots. It's super cool that he actually is in there designing them. Austin, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about this new Recon, the 120, which is awesome. I've skied it. There's so many incredible things about it. But before we go to it, tell me like what you're trying to do with a boot.
Well, this year with our new Recon series boots, we're looking to replace our Spine-inspired collection with a lightweight TPU two-piece ski boot. So this is a traditional ski boot, 4 buckles. It's a lighter weight. TPU, meaning it's easy to heat mold and punch. All the boot fitter workability characteristics to that. It's easier to put on. It's got soft medial and lateral instep zones. Like
I noticed that actually, like right this part right here, right? No, it's actually. Here, show them that.
So here we have a shell, and just to show the workability of the shell, we made some pretty big punches on it at these seams, just to show how workable this is for a boot fitter. But this soft material on the instep is very soft. This is half the stiffness of most TPU ski boots, so getting in and out on cold days is a breeze.
I really like that actually.
It's great.
I thought that might be like an old man thing, but I'm getting to the point where it hurts, and then you get the tongue stuck in there.
Whether you're a beginner or the best skier on the mountain, it's a feature that everybody wants. Whether you know it or not, once you have it, you'll love it.
All right, let's get into the Recon 120.
So this is our Recon 120, and what's great about this boot, as I mentioned earlier,
what's 120 mean?
120 flex. So we have our Recon 130 is our stiffest flex. Our 120 is slightly softer, so you're gonna get a little more flex out of that, but not so much that you're folding the boot when you're skiing really hard and aggressive. So a little more terrain absorption with this.
Yeah.
They have this lower power chassis on this guy, so this is a really stiff TPU zone to give quick torsional rigidity to this boot.
TPU zone. That means the plastic is the whatever that stuff is.
Thermal polyurethane.
Okay,
TPU.
So it's thicker there, or softer there. Stiffer there.
It's stiffer in that zone.
Okay.
We have our power fuse spine on the back, which is a plastic connection between the shell and the cuff. This is governing the flex of the boot while also absorbing energy through the terrain as you're skiing.
Yeah. So the key about that I notice is that you think when you're skiing that you're forward and you're pushing into the tongue of your boot, but a lot of times you're pushing into the back of your boot. So you want that to be like a one-to-one response. You want it, but you don't want it to bend and be soft. But you don't want it to like slam you. You want it to just like rebound you right back into the front seat.
It's kind of like a shock on the back of your boot. It's covering the flex, but it's absorbing that terrain as you're flexing forward. You know, it's giving you a smoother ride.
Right. And then the one thing about this boot that you can't see is how light it is.
1,650 grams in a 26.5, which is remarkably light, considering we're not using lightweight materials. We're using the best materials for ski boots.
And you may think, well, why do I need a light boot? But until you ski a light boot, you'll never go back when you go to a light boot. And it's like the lighter, the better. And until now, lightness always sort of meant low performance.
Yeah, it did. And with touring boots, you got a bunch of lightweight boots, but really those boots are designed entirely different than what we've done here. This is traditional two-piece design, lightweight. It's easier to walk in, and when you're skiing, as your feet are going back and forth across the hill, you're moving less weight around. You're faster on your feet.
Yeah, that's what I noticed actually, is it's extremely quick laterally, but that's different than it being light, or is that what I'm noticing?
There's a whole bunch of things happening at one time.
Okay.
You got the stiff rigidness of the bottom frame.
Okay.
You have the quick response from just where the cuff contacts the shell and the power fuse spine, along with the lightweight.
Okay.
This boot's very responsive, very quick.
Yeah.
But not so much that you can't stay there in a turn and just hold that edge throughout the entire hill.
Yeah.
It's quite remarkable.
Yeah. It's a great boot. That's the Recon 120, and it comes with a heated liner as well. Boom, and we'll get into that in a second, but you can get the heated liner in the Recon 120. Very good boot. And I would recommend when you get it, you know, I like footbeds. Put a footbed in it. Comes also with a spoiler that you can wedge in the back if you want to, you know, get a little more forward lean for you hardcores out there. All right, thanks, Austin.
Yeah, hey, thanks for checking it out.
Absolutely, that's the K2 Recon 120. If you want to see the review on that boot or any of my reviews, make sure you go to peterglenn.com.